Hi, this is an evaluation of the order trading system activity for December the 30th, 2021. We had 5 trades on that day, 4 were buys, 1 was a short. First trade was AMC. That's AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, tripped at 11:50 a.m. at a price of $29.15. It was a buy. It closed the day at $28.94. Up 3. Did we get the whole day today? Yes. Okay. Yahoo's working properly today. Went up 3.54% and up 0.14% pre-market here. That's still down below tripping. So let's see. 11:50. Okay. Here, look. So it tripped around here, and you can see right afterwards it came up. It was up to $29.95. Came up, stayed up. 29. Okay. You see right around here, so around 3:30 it dropped below its tripping price, but practically the whole afternoon it was up above its tripping price, so it's a good thing. So we're talking 11:50, talking over 3 hours of possibility there. Okay, we'll take a look at the indicators for that to see what they say. OBV came up, stabilized, and you see the afternoon period it dropped off. Late afternoon, MACD came up, stabilized, and came down a little bit in the afternoon. DI, same thing, came up, and you can see that period here in the afternoon where it did drop off and move negative. Bollinger Bands, same thing, So the stock looked like it ended its day negative, but the majority of the day was positive. Next trade is ARDX. That's ARDX Incorporated, tripped at 1:10:07 p.m. at a price of $118. It was a buy. It closed the day at 113, up 10.78%, down 0.88% pre-market here. Okay, 110. So tripped around this area. 18.5, so it was up, stayed up, 121, stayed up, 121, 119, 119, so 118.15. Yeah, it actually stayed up here. It wasn't until it got down to here where it dropped. So you can see roughly around this period, around 3 o'clock, it dropped down below its tripping price. So from 1 to 3 o'clock, that's 2 hours there where there was ample opportunity to get out. Okay, and we'll have a look-see at the price activity. Volume, you see it came up here, volume came up roughly around the period where it tripped and then trickled off a bit, and then the day was moving down. MACD, same thing, came up and then averages came down. DI, which is the big guy, showed that it was fairly positive, fairly strongly positive here when it tripped. And you can see right after that, it actually trickled off. So the actual price, the price maintained its stability, or it maintained its price a bit longer than the indicators actually make it look. The indicators make it look like it dropped right after it tripped, but it didn't really go down till around this period here. And Bollinger Bands somewhat showed the same thing. It came up here and then it really showed down here where it started to move down. So another stock that was somewhat positive, but it ended its day in a negative movement. Next trade is AI. That's C3AI Incorporated, tripped at 1:36 p.m. at a price of $33.16. It was a buy. Closed the day at 32.58, up 3.56% and up 0.18% early morning here. 130. So roughly around here, and this one doesn't look like it maintained it. Yeah, no, it didn't maintain it. So we hit a ceiling on that one. Yeah, interestingly, volume looks like it was steadily moving positive. MACD, multiple points where it was jumping up. Obviously, when it tripped, it jumped up here too, and then trickled off a little bit. DI though, DI show in the afternoon was negative, and Bollinger Bands showing negative. Oh, So a couple of indicators show that it's okay. A couple of them show that no, the stock was negative. It looks like it's leaning more towards a negative than a positive. I can't say this is a possible. I'm going to have to say it's a negative, just because it's not really showing any strong positive movement at the end of the day, or even similar, even close to it. Like it was negative. DI is showing it was negative practically for all late afternoon. It was all negative, and most of the early morning, early afternoon it was positive, but most of again it started positive and then moved negative. Okay, next trade is MARA. That's Marathon Digital Holdings Incorporated, tripped at 2:05 p.m. at a price of 35.02, and it was a buy, and it closed the day at 34.39, up 1.42% and up 2.94%. So it recovered here early morning. So early morning, it actually jumped above its tripping price, which that's a possible. 2 o'clock. Okay, no, here it tripped and came up. 35.43, 35.43, 35.64. Yeah. So roughly around this period, so around 3 o'clock it dropped. So we're talking good hour here where it was positive. So I'm going to mark that as a positive result. And we'll go over here, check the indicators. Volume showed that it jumped up during that, trickled off. MACD came up, trickled off. DI came up and then moved negative in the afternoon. Volume, yeah, came up, moved negative. So stock again started the day positive and ended it negative. But again, there was enough time during the day to make a positive outcome on that stock. Next trade is HON. That's Honeywell International Incorporated, tripped at 3:50:16 p.m. at a price of 207.19, and it was a short sell. It closed the day at 207.11, down 0.20% and up 0.43% here early morning, and not a great drop, but it was still below its tripping price, so it looks like there was opportunity to get out on that one, as it did stay below its tripping price. The same thing here, 350. Yeah. Yeah. This is roughly about the period of time that I'll keep a stock active for evaluation. Is that it happened 10 minutes before closing, but we're talking right before closing. So this stock happened to catch it, just like all the other stocks. It might have had some positive activity, like OBV looks like it shot up, and then the day shot down. MACD looked up, and then the end of the day shot down. DI up, and the day shot down. Bollinger Band up, and then shot down. So it looks like the stocks in general actually had, you can almost say a V, well, not a V movement, a peak movement, let's say that, because everything started off that it moved up and then dropped off. So the day started positive and then ended the day negative. That might have been just because of the markets. The markets may have opened up strongly and ended the day negatively for some reason, which we all know is because of COVID, but not absolutely sure. So anyways, that's 4 out of 5 stocks, which is 80%, which is a good day. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you.